episode of the Holistic Cannabis Show, where I am your hostess, Dr. Yolanda Henderson, and I am joined with my wonderful, wonderful, wonderful co-host.
Fat boy Henderson in the building. I'm gonna tell y'all why I changed my name in just a minute. Hey man, I went to this park, and then when I went to the park, we took the kids to the park today. Right, it was such beautiful weather today until we went to the park. When we went to the park, there was a barbecue truck. Now, anybody who know me know I'm going to the barbecue truck. Anytime I pull up anywhere and there's a barbecue truck, I'm going to be there. Well, I went there and I had me a link sandwich, and that link sandwich, man, it was good too, man. It was good. Shout out to Hebrew Barbecue. Man, it was so good. I was eating it, and I got barbecue sauce all over my hand. It was real saucy and everything. And I got barbecue sauce over my shirt. So I wasn't finna wear the shirt, man. So I'm just taking how it is right now, all right?
All right. Well, Mr. Henderson, since you had barbecue on your shirt and you did take it off and you have on a wonderful, nice whitey, go ahead and tell everyone how to watch the show.
Hey, man, I'm going to still tell you where you can watch the show now. You can watch the show, guess what? Statusnetwork.net. All right? Then go and look for Manifest TV. We right there. Yeah. If you're on YouTube, Manifest TV, we going to be there. Holistic Cannabis Show. You're on Instagram, ManifestTV.status. You're on Facebook, Status Network LLC. Periscope, Status_Network_. Twitter, Status_Network_. You're on Amazon Fire Stick and Roku. Go to Status Network, then look for Manifest TV, then look for Holistic Cannabis Show.
There you go. All right, so we have some news, y'all. We have some edibles that are being sold on social media, and the police are not happy about it, and they're cracking down on this substance. And edibles, which are CBD or THC, can be very beneficial. They can be homemade. You can make them to out of your oils if you have the cord. And they're very helpful. I mean, it's just that in the state of Georgia, they're illegal. And so this is what's going on in the state of Georgia, how they are cracking down on the edibles. Watch this quick video.
One Coweta County community are cracking down on dealers who are selling edible marijuana over social media.
This comes after a number of complaints from parents and teachers about teenagers buying these products. Fox 5's Doug Evans has a closer look at the undercover operation.
Thanks for driving all this way. Sorry you had to go so far, but...
Investigators say this is just one of the parking lot meetings where they bought edible marijuana that was being sold on social media platforms, oftentimes to teenagers.
That we have a lot of complaints in our school system of, you know, teens having these in classrooms or, you know, having them at home, and we do get a lot of complaints with parents of them having those in their room.
The Coweta County Crime Suppression Unit says it made 24 arrests from undercover purchases of edible marijuana during an investigation lasting several months. They say some of the packages are designed to look like actual snack and candy products, a lot of it what kids might buy and eat.
You know, common things you'll see in a gas station that, you know, parents may not know what these items are or may not recognize what these items are.
They say in the products, the THC, that's the compound in marijuana that gets you high, range from 30 to 93%.
What, you like brownies? Oh, yeah, I like brownies. Okay.
They say THC above 0.3% is illegal in Georgia. They say some of the products come from states where marijuana is legal, but most of the products were made in homes in the South Metro area.
You're taking a gamble when you take anything from someone that you don't know and eat it, ingest it in some way into your body, and then it will be too late.
Investigators tell me that these illegal products are being sold openly on social media platforms that are often very slow to crack down on it. They encourage parents to continue to be vigilant and monitor their kids' social media activity. In Coweta County, Doug Evans, Fox 5 News.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah,
You ready to get it?
I'm ready to get on this topic. This is why we have the Holistic Cannabis Show, y'all, because controversy in America,
On the back
while we're
staircase,
the
you
United
fell to
States
your
of
knees.
America, we
Tears.
need to be united in all aspects. So where there is, in California, legal cannabis edibles, Colorado, legal cannabis edibles, other states, Washington, where the capital is legal to have edibles. Baltimore is legal to have edibles. New Orleans is legal to have edibles. Why is it that good old boy Georgia wants to have a problem with edibles? And yes, I said that, Georgia. I love Georgia. I've been here quite a few years now. I am excited about the niceness of the people. You all have a good, outlook. And I'm going to talk about Texas too. But the thing is, why is it illegal? And these more black people are in jail. And you see the lady that was blacked out. Blacked out for what? Telling on those who are selling edibles. Now, if it was legal,
She was
all
eating
around,
edibles too.
it would also be where it would be responsible adult use. And I'm just going to tell you, just like anything else, an alcohol could be used at school by a child. Anything that you are not safe putting away from your child can be used by a child. So we also promote responsible adult use. That is locking away your edibles, locking away your cannabis, whether it's an oil or a smokable. But here in the state of Georgia, you cannot have the smokables. Wow, let's talk about that, Mr. Henderson. Tell us what you think.
Y'all kids know y'all shouldn't have been fooling with that up at the school.
Okay, well.
Now, look. Nobody like to talk about cannabis and weed more than me. Mm-hmm. All right, I love it. Okay. But at the same time, everything has got to be done in moderation and respect. There's a time and a place to do everything. Okay. And up at the schoolhouse, that ain't the place for the edibles. All right? The schoolhouse ain't the place for that. Right. All right, even though they do have a medicinal benefit, right, but at the same time, right, school is not the place for that, children's. Right. Now, what you do after 3 o'clock, yeah, that's on you. You get with your partners, you eat a bag of Fritos, you know what I'm saying, there's THC, go ahead. Right. But the more problem, not go ahead from the sense of condoning kids to do it, but saying not in school, that's not the place to do it. Now, when I was a young man, when I was a young kid, teenager, and I was in high school, we did what we did at school, whether it was sneak a cigarette, whether it's sneak a beer, whether it's sneak a joint. Yeah. But at the same time, we did that away from the school. You see what I'm saying? We did that away from school. And that's not to say that what the kids doing is the right thing to do, because it's not the right thing to do. You know, a teenager on drugs without medical intervention, that's probably not the right thing to do, and I'm not going to condone that. But at the same time, though, man, all the people that we be advocating for, right? We say, hey, man, ease up on the weed convictions for people of color. All right, bet. We're going to ease up on it. We're going to decriminalize the marijuana. Well, guess what's still illegal? Those edibles. Mm-hmm. Now, if y'all saw the picture, y'all saw the video, every last person that was convicted of that was black. Mm-hmm. But when they showed the informant, maybe she was an informant, or maybe she was just a, I don't know. But she was not black. Okay. But she was blacked out. Y'all saw that. Yeah. Now, that right there was kind of fishy and suspect, but in Coweta County, that's what you got going on, right? Then they want to say, oh yeah, well, these could have been made in the southern part of the Metroplex. So now you done throw the bad look on Atlanta. You see what I'm saying? You throw the bad look on Atlanta. Because you saying now Atlanta is where all these edibles came from, but if you can make them in any kitchen, see what I'm saying? Look at all them people. Them people was adults. Those are grown-ups selling that to kids in a school zone, right? If you selling that to a school zone or in a school zone, you gonna get time on your hands.
Right.
All right? Because you can't have drugs in the school zone, you can't have weapons in the school zone.
Right.
But then, you know, hey man, it is what it is, man. I feel sorry for the way that it is.
Yeah.
I do agree with you though, doctor. We do need to go ahead and legalize THC products, THC flowers, on a federal, national level. We need to go ahead and do that because some of those kids actually benefit from the THC.
Right.
That actually benefits that. See, having an illness does not respect an age.
It does not.
You see what I'm saying? So if those kids might have needed that to calm them down or do whatever, maybe they needed that right there.
Right.
But hey, you know.
All right. Well, you're so right about it. The thing is, and from a medical standpoint,
Big
and
old
how
self.
we talk about,
She ate all the edibles. That's why she mad.
she didn't get enough edibles.
Yeah.
Anyhow, the school systems, they're starting to check in kids' medication and approve cannabis medication. So there's a big catch-22 about this type of thing, especially like gummies. Okay, so you have gummies that are going through the FDA right now, and they're supposed to be, you know, put into a category for like your multivitamins, right? So you have your nutritional value, and we need the scientists to hurry up and put a rush on their research. But we have realized that this is another form of nutritional value. Your cannabinoids, your endocannabinoid system needs the cannabinoids or the phytocannabinoids that comes from the cannabis plant, okay? So your body has a deficiency. It's just like having a vitamin C deficiency. So to explain it a little bit, your endocannabinoid system is a system that they just recently discovered in the 60s, and they found out that we have our natural cannabinoids that are made in our bodies, the anandamide and the A2Y, and they are realizing that we have a deficiency in those cannabinoids, which is like a chemical imbalance. And so when we get those phytocannabinoids or plant medicines or plant cannabinoids, we use those and they go into our bodies and help our bodies become on homeostasis. That's where your body becomes aligned. It starts making your body's insulin. It helps your body perform apoptosis on cancer cells, and it does so much more for your health than what the media, what the government, and what everyone is saying. So if it wasn't, legitimate for students or for kids, they would not be allowing now kids to use this in the school system. And so that's why I think that's a great way to talk about it. We are live on Clubhouse, so if you are in Clubhouse and you want to speak, please go ahead. This is the Holistic Cannabis Show here on Manifest TV through Status Network, our network that we love. Thank you so much to Status Network for allowing us to have our show every Sunday from 5 to 6 p.m. And I am joined by my co-host, Mr. Hen Henderson, and his great and brilliant talent in the financial industry. So we're going to talk a little bit more about CBDs and cannabis, and we want to add in our pets. A lot of us love our pets just like we love our children, and we have some information that we want to share with you all about the pets and your CBD and finding the right one for your pets. Watch this quick video.
CBD doesn't just benefit humans. Animals can reap its benefits too. CBD oil is a safe, gentle, and nutritive supplement supporting healthy aging, joint mobility, ease of travel, anxiety, healthy digestion, and much more. All animals have an endocannabinoid system. CBD can support your pets in the following ways. Relaxation. Pets suffering from anxiety or fear often engage in destructive behaviors that harm both possessions and your sanity. CBD can help balance anxious tendencies to help them relax. pain, arthritis, and inflammation. It's often difficult to know when your pet is in pain. Pets can develop arthritis, inflammation, and other ailments, leaving them with little energy and/or decreased mood and appetite. CBD offers highly effective support to pets in pain or feeling ill. Curbing aggressive behavior in dogs. A sweet little puppy can turn into a fierce animal quickly and without explanation. CBD can help curb aggression, providing a calming effect to overly enthusiastic pets. Appetite and nausea. International studies have shown CBD can address appetite issues in pets like nausea and digestive tract problems. How much CBD should I give them? Hempure CBD is 0 THC, so there is no threat of your pets overdosing. Pets can't tell us how they're feeling, so start with a low dose in your pet and observe. We recommend 0.05 milligrams of CBD and multiplying that by your pet's weight in kilograms to find the proper dosage. It is always better to start low. Your pet might get drowsy with dosages over 1 milligram of CBD per kilogram per day. CBD for pets. CBD-infused pet treats are the easiest way to incorporate CBD into your animal's diet. You can also use CBD tincture, dropped in pet food, on a treat, or directly in the mouth of your pet. Both are great options in supporting your pet's health.
So yeah, you can give your pet CBDs.
Just the same one that I use. Like if I go to a
Well,
smoke shop or a
no.
CBD store, I can go in there and say, "Hey man,
There's
give me that
some,
CBD." And I
there's
give it to
some
them
that
out.
have sugar in it that's specifically for your regular people, you know, for humans, and then there's some it's specifically for your pets. So you don't mix the two. You have a distinguishable type of CBD for pets.
Now y'all heard that. Now don't y'all go out there and be giving y'all pets, sharing y'all medicine with your dogs. Now don't do that.
Yes, because some of the ingredients in our CBDs may not be the same as for your pets, and you can really make your pet sick. So always consult with your veterinarian or your naturopath or your doctor so that you can get your CBDs for your pets. All right. So we'd like to just add that you all could get some CBD products from us. Now we do have a dispensary over at 820 Highway 138. It is not a medical cannabis dispensary, but it is a herbal dispensary. So if you have, we have your CBD oil that is made by Nature's Ultra. And this is also through Young Living, where I also get our essential oils. So if you want to get that, we have pain rub creams that you can also get. And we also have our Kaleido Silver, which we are using for the COVID season. And hopefully everyone is still practicing their social distancing, even though they've opened up the country basically because of the vaccinations. We did have a wonderful topic about what Joe Biden.
Joe.
He did have some
Money
great
Bag
things
Joe.
to say about not cannabis, but of course about the country being marking a year history from the COVID being last year around this time where everything started shutting down. And so yeah, we just we want to say if you made it, hey, you did something right. We are proud of you. And if you didn't, if there was someone in your family, and we want to just say we send our condolences and wishes and just love and support for those who have lost someone due to COVID. It's just a really sad thing. They talked about over 520,000 people who died from COVID or COVID-related causes. I call it COVID-related because, hey, it was some things that it was very controversial, you know, and I don't want to really get on that. That's another show at another time. But we had nurses who were crying wolf, you know, hey, they're not doing the tubes right. They're not doing the ventilators right. And we always want to remain truthful and honest and give you all the facts. We don't care about the money. We don't care about the media being, you know, the target to represent one way or another. So that's why me and Mr. Henderson have our different views. So whether he feels one way, I feel another way, we'll give you all of the information and so forth. But we also have a hot topic that is going on right now regarding views, family views. And that was Meghan and Harry. I mean, we want to, you know, send our condolences to them. And we want to quickly talk about, there's a comedian who is national or known well on Facebook, who was actually talking about protecting the black woman at all costs. So we'll show you this quick video, and we want to hear what you have to say. So if you want to call in right now while the video is going on, 470-251-4647. Again, that number is 470-251-4647. Thank you.
So Meghan and Harry did an interview this week on how poorly Harry's black wife was being treated by the royal monarch.
But Meghan told Oprah behind the smiles was a very different reality. A royal establishment unwilling, she says, to defend her and Prince Harry from tabloid attacks.
Not only was I not being protected, but that they were willing to lie to protect other members of the family.
Meghan kept smiling for the cameras, but says at Windsor and pregnant with Archie, she felt isolated and alone.
My biggest concern was history repeating itself. I'm talking about my mother.
The couple also shared with Oprah that when they were expecting their son Archie, the palace brought up his title and security detail.
Those months when I was pregnant, all around this same time, so we have in tandem the conversation of he won't be given security, he's not going to be given a title, and also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
What? And I just want to know, is now a good time to say, I told you so? How many people remember my viral video last year when I uncovered the truth about why Meghan and Harry was really leaving? Those powerful words that I spoke were seen by millions. And everything that they told Oprah, I predicted over a year ago when I revealed my theory on the secret discrimination and hateful treatment of our sister by the United Kingdom's press and media peddlers. So while the world is talking about Meghan and Harry's exodus from the royal family, what no one else is talking about is how unfair and disgraceful the United Kingdom media and high-ranking individuals have treated Meghan Markle as not only just a wife, but a black woman and a minority within the royal family.
Just a few months into their relationship, British tabloids descended on them with racially charged headlines and commentary, like this one from the Daily Mail that read, Harry's girl is almost straight out of Compton.
It turns out that Prince Harry is a solid dude and one of the realest men in 2020. Why? Because that man literally gave up his titles, his wealth, and the royal palace to protect his wife. I also accurately predicted that Harry stepped up to save his wife from the very same unfortunate predicament and dangers that he watched his mother, Princess Diana, faced under scrutiny. Prince Harry, he watched the media literally destroy his mother, Diana. They chased her down until she lost her life. Harry saw the red flags. He saw the threats that they were making about Meghan, and he decided to take action. He decided to give it all up for the woman he loves. If that ain't real, I don't know what is. So imagine how crazy it was to turn on the TV and see CNN's worldwide headline read exactly what I said. I technically was one of the first to say it and broke this story. Crazy, right? But not nowhere near as crazy as Piers Morgan, who stormed off the set of his own TV show after being called out for his foul treatment of Meghan Markle.
Understand that you don't like Meghan Markle. You've made it so clear a number of times on this program, a number of times. And I understand that you've got a personal relationship with Meghan Markle, or had one, and she cut you off. She's entitled to cut you off. if she wants to. Has she said anything about you since she cut you off? I don't think she has, but yet you continue to trash her.
Okay, I'm done with this.
No.
Sorry, no. Sorry.
So, do you know what? That's pathetic.
You can trash me, maybe not my
No.
See you later.
I'm being...
Sorry, can't do this.
This is absolutely diabolical behaviour.
Well, would you look at that? Piers Morgan just reacted exactly like your average American conservative trying to duck the accountability of the bigotry and villainy towards people of color. We know exactly what that looks like. And the fact that members of the Royal Council actually had concerns about how dark Meghan and Harry's baby was going to be, that they wouldn't even get a royal security team to protect them, further proves how unprotected the black woman consistently and continually have been in today's society.
I never thought that I would have my security removed because I was born into this position. I inherited the risk. My family literally cut me off financially, and I had to afford security for us.
Wait, hold up, wait a minute. Your family cut you off?
Yeah, in the first quarter of 2020. But I've got what my mum left me. And without that, we would not have been able to do this.
But guess what? It was a black man who stood up to the plate, as it's being reported that Tyler Perry stood up to shelter and give Meghan and Harry a place to live, and even gave them his own private security detail to make sure that black woman was protected at all costs. And it's random acts of kindness like these that prove why God just keeps on blessing our brother Tyler Perry. And I tell you this, the more we be a blessing to others, the more we are blessed and highly favored. Shout out to Tyler Perry for stepping up. Shout out to Prince Harry for rescuing his wife and saving her life from the ugliness of discrimination. And also, much love to Meghan Markle for having the courage to speak her truth. And as I said in my video over a year ago, Prince Harry and Meghan, they may have been stripped of their royal titles because sometimes you have to strike out on your own to build your own kingdom. They evolved from the Duchess and Duke of Sussex to become their own beautiful queen and young king. Make sure you like and follow me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Who Is Caliber.
All right. Wow. Shouts out. Wow. That gave me chills. Shouts out to Tyler Perry. I mean, wow. That was just something else. I did not know he was stripped of his royal stuff. So his money and everything over that. That's kind of, look at Mr. Henderson. What are you?
Y'all see that look on my face, right?
Why are you looking like that?
Because, man, it's stuff that don't get said.
Right. Okay.
For people to want to over sensationalize stuff that's going on.
Okay.
You don't know what the other side of that conversation was.
Okay.
You don't know where Meghan Markle came from, right? It ain't like she grew up poor in the hood. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
And man, maybe it was a reason why the Queen don't like her other than her skin color. Meghan Markle was a reality show star before all this happened to her. All right, and you know your boy Harry was out there, party boy Harry. All right. Now maybe you know what I'm saying. He didn't do what Will and Kate done, but at the same time, you see what I'm saying. Man, Harry always have been kind of like the black sheep of the joint. So Harry always have been a little hot boy, man. And, man, Meghan, you know what I'm saying? See, I'm not taking up for it now because if the grandma is racist, maybe the grandma is racist. But maybe the grandma didn't like Meghan from the beginning and not necessarily the skin color. Well, check this out. Now, they did all that, you know what I'm saying, because the tabloids, okay? For people that don't know who tabloids are media outlets, all right? Like People or U.S. Weekly, you know what I'm saying? People Magazine, Weekly Magazine, Elle Magazine. All of those are tabloids, all right? Now, y'all know the media don't give black people a fair shake even over here in the United States. So if we ain't getting a fair shake over here in the United States, we sure ain't getting it nowhere else. Now, I'm just saying now, I believe that black women should be protected at all costs too, because, hey, man, I'm going to make sure that mind's straight. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. But, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all gotta see for it for more than what it was, right? Because the tabloids actually wasn't the people that killed Princess Diana. All right? Princess Diana was an Illuminati story. You see what I'm saying? She was already marked. She was marked for Prince Charles. And maybe I'm saying too much and they come looking for me, but I'm just saying.
Lord.
You know what I'm saying? The Illuminati is far-reaching. And the Illuminati is very real. All right.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people say, "Oh man, it's just a what they call it, conspiracy." I don't know. You better go look at them details of how Princess Diana died in that car crash and the conversations that was recorded before that.
But she was still tormented.
She was tormented by the tabloids.
Nevertheless.
From what they want us to believe, she was tormented by the tabloids, but, you know, when her and her dude was finna separate and split up, you know what I'm saying, man, the dude lost a lot of money behind that. So it wasn't just necessarily, you know what I'm saying, that the tabloids said, oh, man, her nose is too big. We don't like her. That's not what the story was.
Well.
All right, the story was them folks was getting ready to go through a very bitter divorce, and it was going to split the crown. It was going to split the little kingdom that they got going on over there for Princess Diana, and Harry and William was going to go with the mama. You see what I'm saying? But the daddy wanted the kid's son too. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah, of course he had a whole bunch of money, and yeah, them tabloids got on that. You know what I'm saying? So, not everything that you hear is what you hear is the truth.
It's always two sides to every story.
It's always two sides to every story, man. Y'all better check that out.
Yeah. But at the same time, Tyler Perry,
my boys better not bring no ratchet sex to the house. Better not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to like it.
And that talks about, now we're going to go into the movie that just came out that, you know, it's 33 years ago. The first one came out, where the family is got to accept what the child does. If the child goes to America and finds a wife and do whatever he want to do, that's his business. I had to accept our daughter.
Okay. Your daughter go out and find somebody that, you know what I'm saying, that's all thugged out, pants sagging. You not gonna say nothing to your daughter?
Just think about coming to America too. I'm gonna tell her about it.
Going to a hole in the ground.
The thing is, you have to accept, as a family, you want to accept who your child chooses. And whether they make the mistake or not, that's going to be up to them. You have daughters now.
I got daughters and sons.
Right.
And now one of them better not bring no ratchetness to the house. Because if they is, I'm going to tell them as a parent, hey, son, this ain't what you want to get tied up in, I'm telling you.
Right.
Hey, baby girl, you don't need, because see, what'll happen is, you'll say, all right, well, let's accept who they bring to the house, and then before you know it, now your daughter is getting beat upside the head.
Yeah, well.
Because you accepted that.
Okay.
Your son is being taken advantage of, and the chick just out there straight lunching on his wallet, straight charging up his credit, get pregnant by him just to extort money from him. But you got to accept that. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And see, me, I'm going to be on top of that at the front end. As soon as you walk through the door, I know if you any good for my kids or not. Now, I ain't saying that, you know what I'm saying, that my kids just going, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to shelter them from everything. No, that's not the deal. But as a dad, if my duty is to protect black women, then my daughter is a black woman. It's my duty to protect her. I can't have it both ways. You see what I'm saying? You know, I can't have it both ways. I got daughters and shotguns and bulletproof vests and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna protect mine at all costs.
That's
right. If one of my boys get with a chick and she ain't right for him, I got to tell him. That's part of protecting. That's part of protecting.
Well, sometimes you can't judge a book, you know, and if that's something that you think because there's something on the outside that makes it seem like this is a person that's like that, you can't always know by just one conversation with them or them bringing them home. I guess everybody says, well, the first meeting with the, you know, your significant others or your child's significant other or whatever they choose, that's where you judge them. But how do you judge them? You know,
you judge them by character.
Right.
That's what you judge.
But if their character, if they're young, okay, how many people you know at 19 years old, you know, that have their character together? I mean, they just, unless they didn't have.
Sagging when you come to my house. You already got a strike.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
There you go.
Because if you don't care about, you know what I'm saying, hey man, I'm gonna go and meet my girlfriend's dad.
Parents, right,
You see what I'm
right.
saying?
I
And
get
you come
it.
to the house, you got tattoos all over your forehead. You ain't coming in my house.
Right.
You already showed that you were capable of making poor decisions. And I wouldn't want my daughter to be in that poor decision.
But sometimes that's what those children pick. And when they turn 18, there's nothing you can do about it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. We have that. We had to do that.
What you would do if your son came to the house?
Oh, I got to check her. I got to make sure
he introduced you to a girl who just like the girl on Friday.
Oh, which one?
Your girlfriend, baby sister, cousin Tracy told me she saw you at the movie crib. Who was she? You see what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be cool with that. And I know you. You will not be cool with that. You're like, hey, okay, let me pull my son to the side. Hey, bro,
I got 4 boys. So
you know what I'm saying?
You
gonna give him the business, right?
That's gonna be. You know what? And my son went last night to skating with a little girl, and I met her, and she had the nicest mama, you know, and they had so much fun, and she didn't look like the rest of the little girls, but she was nice, you know. As long as she's nice and she says yes ma'am, and are you King's mom? I'm like, yeah, I'm King's mom, and you know she was really. Yup. You gonna be mean.
You gonna be mean to her.
Yes.
Come on now. Come on now, because I work too hard right now.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I work too hard right now for it to be squandered off later on, or be taken advantage by the vultures.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And then it goes back to, you know, a little bit more about the home training and the home environment. So some you know, kids' parents were not around. You know, some of them were absentee fathers, you know, so they come from a generational of unfortunate events. And so you can't take that out on the new person, because they'll never get a chance to get right if you don't give them a chance. So I do look at it from a different perspective.
That don't mean I have to push my baby girls out there on it. You see what I'm saying?
But that's what you would want. But what about what they want?
You better find you a mentoring coach before you come to my house.
Okay. Well, that's what you're there for. You are a mentor. You are a wonderful leader in the community. So if they bring someone to you, that would be your blessing. That would be your ministry to help to guide the young man.
I'm gonna tell them one time.
And nowadays it's not just men, it's women. So now you have it where, especially in Atlanta, we in the, you know, and then sometimes it be the guys that bring home a guy, or girls that bring home the girls. And
look at my face.
You know, we're not gonna talk about that though. This is
but I'm just saying though.
Let's just get back on topic.
Character goes a long way.
But you can't decide for them.
I can influence their decisions by what I teach them right now.
All right. Well, we have a strain of the day that we talked about last week or the week before that we did not get a chance to, you know, talk about to the fullest, and that is the Charlotte's Web strain. And Charlotte was a little girl who had epilepsy seizures over and over and over again, and unfortunately she passed here this past year, COVID related. They said she didn't have COVID, but she, you know, her family or whatever. So it's a big controversy over what happened with her, but she passed away. And it was really unfortunate. They're actually going to give her a day. And so we're all excited for that day to celebrate in the child's CBD cannabis sector. She was from Colorado. And yeah, she helped to legitimize medical marijuana. So we're going to watch what the doctors and the pharmacist has to say about her specific strain. If you have a child that is dealing with epilepsy, this would be the strain that you would need.
Right on.
Hi, I'm Robert Seek, Chief Science Officer of Hytiva. This video is all about Charlotte's Web cannabis oil. Charlotte's Web. It's the strain that's in high demand for parents treating their children's seizures. The strain gets its name not from the children's book, but from a little girl that showed the world CBD, or cannabidiol oil, can change a child's quality of life dramatically. Charlotte Figi began suffering from Dravet syndrome at only 3 months old. By the time she was 5, her condition had become so severe, her parents had signed a do not resuscitate order because she was living miserably, having up to 300 seizures a week, and becoming cognitively disconnected with the world. She was wheelchair-bound, couldn't talk, and was unable to swallow. No medication provided any improvement to her health. It had reached the point her parents were willing to try anything, and that's when they discovered testimonials about CBD oil. Charlotte went from 300 seizures a week to having 0 in 7 days, once beginning her first trial with CBD oil. Unfortunately, obtaining it wasn't so easy. That's when Charlotte's parents soon discovered the Stanley Brothers, cannabis growers based in Colorado and founding members of the Realm of Caring Foundation, which supplies medical cannabis to those who can't afford it. They decided to cross a breed of cannabis with hemp so that it would have high concentrations of cannabidiol and low traces of tetrahydrocannabinol, meaning it contains more of the healing agent CBD and far less of the psychotropic agent THC. The result was a strain they named Charlotte's Web, in honor of the little girl that's now living a normal life and experiencing only a few seizures a year now. With the help of the Stanley Brothers mass producing it, her medication is readily available and worry of shortages is no longer an issue. The Stanley Brothers guarantee their Charlotte's Web oil has a 30-to-1 ratio of CBD to THC, making it safe, as far as we know, for children to consume, without producing any of the high that cannabis is known for. It's a developing treatment that still needs more clinical studies, but shows vast potential in its therapeutic capabilities. Currently, the Stanley Brothers are experiencing such high demand for Charlotte's Web that people from all over the country, and even outside the country, are asking about their product. They can't grow Charlotte's Web fast enough, as thousands are searching for a safe treatment that will keep their children's ailments under control. Besides helping to reduce the frequency of seizures, CBD oil has also been shown to prevent nausea, assist in reducing the side effects of drug withdrawal, aid in helping those with neuropsychiatric disorders including schizophrenia, Alzheimer's disease, PTSD, and anxiety. And it's also been used to treat chronic pain while inducing relaxation throughout the body. If you'd like to learn more about the CBD oil that's found in Charlotte's Web, take a look at our video titled All About CBD. To find out if it could possibly assist your healing process or improve your overall well-being, our video titled Benefits of CBD can help you decide.
Everything is about,
hey, all right, we're gonna
Charlotte's Web.
Charlotte's Web,
the strain of the week. Is Charlotte's Web. So y'all saw the video. Y'all heard what happened with baby girl Charlotte. Charlotte's, she was an icon for babies or little children with epilepsy. So shouts out.
Well, send a shout out to our Facebook watchers.
Thanks for watching. Birthdays. We had a March birthday. Tell them who you want to shout out.
Happy birthday to my aunt, Auntie Ruby. Happy birthday to my brother, Reginald, Reverend Pastor Reginald Leach.
There you go, Mr. Leach.
Send a shout out to my brother, man.
Yes.
To my aunties.
Yes, we love you guys.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. If you had a birthday this week or having a birthday this month, we would love to hear from you. We'd like to for you to call us at 470-251-4647 so we can shout you out. So we're going to talk real quick about the stimulus check that we have been approved for. I see a lot of people out at the mall. A lot of people was out today and yesterday over at Walmart. It was so packed. I ain't getting no stimulus check. I'm kind of upset about that. But you know what? It's okay. I'm gonna be all right. But y'all,
y'all so ballers.
You know,
that's why y'all didn't get none.
But hey,
ballers.
you know what? I appreciate that everybody is doing what they need to do to stimulate the economy. We needed that boost. We also needed go shopping. But we want to make sure you're doing the right thing with your stimulus check. So Mr. Henderson is going to give you some ideologies about how you can financially prepare with your stimulus check, and especially with cannabis. So what's going on in the stock market, Mr. Henderson, and with your credit?
All right. Now, the average household just receives 3 things: a stimulus check, a tax return, an unemployment check, or a paycheck.
Big money.
Check this out. That's roughly somewhere between $7,000 to $10,000. If I were getting $7,000 to $10,000, I would go to www.stash.com. Take the opportunity now to get your credit in order.
I'm gonna share that link.
I would go to www.nthcredit.net, and we give a free consultation, and we're going to put your credit through the rigorous examination, and we're going to formulate a plan.
Right.
But you want to budget that money that you get. You want to budget it wisely. All right? Now, will there be another stimulus check down the line? Maybe so. Maybe so. But keep in mind now that with every stimulus that get introduced into the economy, the threshold dollar amount for people who qualify is going to keep getting lower and lower and lower. All right? So now, the first one, they said, everybody who make 150, hey, man, we're just going to give it to everybody. Then the second one, they said, hey, everybody who make 150 and lower, we're going to give it to everybody. Then this one, 80,000 and below. All right? So, could you see the next stimulus doing the same thing? Everybody who makes under 50, right? You should have been able to file your taxes already. And they're not going to go back to 2019. Now they're going to look at your 2020. When they look at your 2020 on the next one, that's going to knock off a bunch of more people off the stimulus. So if you notice, the state's been racing to try to get things back open. All right, Texas lifted the mask mandate. Let it be up to the businesses to decide if they want to put these warnings on their doors and windows that say, hey, man, if you get COVID, it ain't our fault. The big push to get the schools open. Now they ready to say, okay, well, look, this is what we're going to do in certain districts. We're going to test certain districts to see how the interaction is going to be. All right, so that means school is going to come open soon. Now, I go to an online school. My classes are online for right now. But I got an email from them saying, hey, what do you think about returning to campus? I'm not going back to campus. I'm not taking no vaccine no time soon. But I don't plan to be around a whole lot of people neither. All right? Everywhere I go, I'm going to still have that mask on. All right? Then it's going to be allergy season too.
It already is.
You ain't going to be able to tell the difference between allergies and COVID.
Some people can.
You ain't gonna be able to tell the difference. So I'm talking about for the general population. You ain't gonna be able to tell the difference. All right. So somebody be saying, "Oh man, it's just my allergies. It's just my allergies," and they got COVID. And vice versa. Somebody saying, "Hey man, I ain't got COVID. It's really just my allergies," and they'll be shunned. So man, y'all be careful out there. All right. Let's watch this video about this credit repair. that's our process. All right.
Now there's a new way
legally using the FCRA, the FDCPA. All right, and we challenge everything that's negative. We also help you to reestablish your scores and build your scores through trade lines. All right, so if anybody is interested in boosting up your scores or raising your scores, purchase a house, purchase a car, obtaining for a credit card, or just now trying to get out there and establish a credit profile at age 18 and over, www.nthcredit.net. We got you.
Yeah. All right. So, corporate cannabis. All right. Stocks are up. What was it? 80%. So, if you are investing in stash or going to corporate cannabis, go to yourstash.com. I also put a link in the comment section that you can get $20 to reinvest for free. So go ahead and take that stash, $20, go to corporate cannabis and invest while the stock is up. All right. So also, we just wanted to let you know that Mr. Henderson has his credit repair inside of the Gift of Life Community Home. If you are interested in credit repair, come by, join us, come see us. We'd love to see you. Yep. And we have a new class starting April the 10th. If you are interested in enrolling over at the Atlanta, Georgia Academy of Cannabis Science, we want to teach you. We want you to be informed about cannabis, not misinformed. And cannabis is opening up everywhere. So CBDs and cannabis is coming back out. It never left. Actually, during the COVID, it never left, and your stimulus can help you get ahead with the cannabis industry. So by number 1, the stock market. Number 2, your cannabis-based businesses. Number 3, credit repair, repairing your credit for your cannabis-based business. And we want to shout out to all of the women in cannabis. So we want to try to get a little reality show going on. I've been speaking to some ladies who are interested in a reality series, not a trashy reality series, but a classy reality series. So we wanted to say past March 8th, it was National Women's Day. So happy National Women's Day from all of us over at the businesses and our sponsors who sponsor us and what we are doing in the cannabis industry. Again, happy Women's History Month is this month, so we want to shout out all of the women, cannabis or not, you are great. All right. And so we had some more other photos. We had some students who are Miss Nina Henderson, congratulations. She has she's authored a book at 10 years old, The Endocannabinoid System in Medical Cannabis Explained for Kids. She is doing it, y'all. So if you all want to make a donation and pick up this little book she has going on over at 820 Highway 138 in Riverdale, Georgia, or give us a call at 404-631-6360 and you can get a copy sent to you. You can get an ebook or an actual book. We're in the process of publishing those. Bye Bye Belly. I have gone into business making detox for your belly. You know, this is for men and women. And you can, so you can get snatched up before the summer.
It's for the fellas too?
It's for the fellows too. And you can lose 1 to 3 inches a week. And it's available in 5 different flavors: strawberry, pineapple, tropical punch, berry blast, blue raspberry, and apple. They have the tea as well. So if you like sweet tea and you want to have that flavor, we can do that for you as well. So it's a real detox tea. It's not a laxative, so it's not going to have you running. So a lot of people are scared about having to go to the restroom after drinking this, but actually it's not a laxative. It's all herbs. I've done the research on it, and I make it now in our shop. So at 820 Highway 138, come by, pick up your Bye Bye Belly Get Snatched juice and tea. And that is our little dispensary there where our students are able to mock train for working in a cannabis dispensary. So everybody knows that the cannabis dispensaries are opening up soon. They are going to be here in Georgia. So if you have not gotten your education, you don't have the experience, and you want to job train for the medical industry, for the medical cannabis industry, guess what? come on over to the Atlanta, Georgia Academy of Cannabis Science and get your knowledge there. We are certifying in dispensary technicians, or who we call our cannapharmacologists. We also are training for cultivators. We're also training for instructors. So we are, again, getting ready to go back to school with the Clayton State University, and we are partners with them in educating all around. Now, we do have others that we will be working with, and if they, your school, your college want to contract with the Atlanta, Georgia Academy of Cannabis Science, please, please, please give us a call, 404-631-6360, or visit our website at www.theAtlantaAcademyOfCannabisScience.com. All right, and go ahead. We also have the Gift of Life Community Home. We want to shout out is our holistic wellness center, where you can become a member. You can get your scans, your body scans, which gives you a full broad information of your underlying diagnosis. So you get your diagnosis from your doctor. I have diabetes. Okay, you bring it over to me. I give you a scan. I find out what's going on or deficient in your body. I give you a recommendation, and you come on over to my holistic wellness dispensary and you get your herbs right there, just like that. 1, 2, 3. All right, so please give us a call, 404-631-6360. Again, I am Dr. Yolanda Henderson. It was a pleasure seeing you all again, and until next week, same time and same place, peace.